A third of those killed during what's been dubbed Bloody March were civilians, according to the activists' figures. That includes 15 students at Damascus University, killed last week when the cafeteria at the architecture faculty was hit by mortars. Fighting between the government and rebel forces has intensified in the capital in the last month. And these unverified pictures apparently show the aftermath of airstrikes by government jets in Homs and the heavy toll the fighting is taking on those who live there. Of the 6,005 deaths recorded by the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, 589 of the victims were women or children. 2,950 of those killed were fighters. There were roughly the same number of casualties on the rebel side as on the government side.
The statistics of last month, Bloody March, is the most harrowing we've had since the beginning of the uprising 2 years ago. The number of dead in 1 month alone last month is equal to more than 9 months of casualties at the beginning of the Syrian uprising. That's the entirety of 2011. And we see this with the escalation and the stalemate that comes across from the deterioration of the uprising into a bloody civil war.
The verification of casualty figures is almost impossible, as the movement of independent observers around the country has been severely curtailed. The UN says more than 70,000 people have been killed in Syria since the uprising began. But activists say the toll could be almost double that. As the bloodshed spirals, the UK, France and the United States are getting closer to supporting the rebels with weapons and military training. But other governments warn this is a risky strategy that could make matters even worse. Beth McLeod, BBC News.